folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's got room to run. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Hand off to the right side. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to scramble. Contact as he threw it.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Scanning the field. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama now operating in the red zone.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Russell. He's running out of time here. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it! Touchdown! Crimson Tide!
I love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach, deciding to go for it on fourth and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Defense picks it up. Still moving. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Ball goes out the side of the end zone. That'll be a touchback the other way.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up. On the run, it's Jackson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Porter. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
They'll run the option. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And he rolls it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Off the play fake on first down. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion in first half makes it second and 10 in the 47. Dropping back, it's Russell. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Tie. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs runs his routes that precisely.
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And the receiver's got it. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, they didn't get much pressure on the quarterback. In fact, he was back there forever. No one's open, and instead of eating it or maybe scrambling, he forces the ball into coverage, and it ends up backfiring for the interception.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He'll pitch it.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Grab by the receiver. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. It's caught, still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Too much speed for the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Russell. Running back has it on a screen now. He makes the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screen play works.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. On the move now. Looking deep down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. We swarm on the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Porter. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
He's swarmed by the defense. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. To the air, it's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Law. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's hitting fourth down and inches.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ballgame.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And there's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
Moves out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Here comes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much in the first down play. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. He's caught over the middle. It's Porter. Tackle, but first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's caught. It's Miller. Second down after that completion. We're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Putting through the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first down, it's play action. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Keeper for the first down and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
A great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
And the BAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Law. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get...
Breaks a tackle into the clear. Nobody can bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense really clicking here.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab behind the line, it's long. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Going to try to use his legs here. Gets some space and on the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Jones. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, tied. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
At the 41-yard line. First down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Grab near the sticks, it's Jones. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance, not